We're getting ready to face the Jets this week.
It'll be the fourth time Zac Taylor has faced the Jets in Cincinnati.
There's a good chance he might have some notes on the previous games as well.
Because he likes to write, right? And in notebooks.
Look at me with my pen and paper right here.
I love that. Okay,
Yeah.
So if you've stopped by a local bar, there's a good chance you've seen Zac Taylor's handwriting on a football. He has done this after every one of his 5 playoff wins here. Those are signature wins. Zac has written about every single one of them and much more during his time in Cincinnati. Here's the story.
I got a lot of game balls to give out. 31 for 47 for 342 yards.
It's the post-game locker room celebration, and Bengals head coach Zac Taylor has more than just game balls. He has handwritten notes.
Let me start by saying this about the offense real quick.
A small piece of paper in his hand is just one page of the book on Zac.
I know where to find things. I know exactly where to find it. I know where I would have written it, whether it's personnel or season or off season.
For nearly a decade, Zac Taylor has compiled countless notebooks with handwritten notes on almost everything.
Here's a 53-man roster, comparing it from year to year.
It's just scratching the surface. All the memories scratched on paper for Zac to instantly find.
Game day, that was 9/12/21, game day week 1 versus Minnesota.
A snapshot of what he wrote down is the first ever touchdown call for Jamar Chase.
Double go.
Now he fires downfield to Jamar Chase. He's got it.
From highlights to hardships, Zac has written all of them down. And his assistant coaches, despite sticking with technology, are taking notes.
Oh, he uses it. It's a reference for everything he does. So, you know, whether it's opponent after the game, post game, he's going to write notes down on what he was thinking during the game. And, you know, he does a great job of just detailing every situation.
That includes the 2021 season and what he learned from the Super Bowl loss.
I think I wrote down as soon as the game ended the next day, you know, like notes for next Super Bowl. You know, things, how to handle the game week and things you don't want to lose track of.
Getting back on track, getting back to a Super Bowl, whatever it might be.
Decisions you made during games that you need to be better at.
Zac is confident his stack of notebooks makes him a noteworthy coach.
I think so. I mean, I can only learn from past experience, and my whole goal is to be better tomorrow than I was yesterday, and the only way I know how to do that is be honest with myself on mistakes I've made and ways to evolve and things that I did well, you know, to remember, hey, this was handled well. Next time it comes up, handle it similarly.
All right, so a few stories, and there are a lot from our sit-down. Zac was an assistant with the Rams before he came here. He told us his draft grade on Cooper Kupp was too low. Cooper then won the Triple Crown in 2021 and won Super Bowl MVP. You might remember that, by the way. Zac also writes detailed notes about players and their character coming and going. For example, he made a note about how well former first-round pick Billy Price handled being traded years ago. Just a small thing, but it matters to Zac. He has about 30 notebooks going back to his time at UC in 2016, guys.
You know, I know there's a lot of college coaches, because they've written about it, that they look to the parents to see how the parents and how they treat the parents to see what kind of kid they are.
Yeah.
Right? We've all heard those stories. What does a professional coach look to? I mean, you know, they make those little notes like that on how he handled the trade.
Yeah, it's literally one line that he made about Billy Price saying he handled it well. The reason why that he does that is because you know how this is, right? In the NFL, sometimes a player comes back around.
Sure.
Right? Or you might work with him again. You might play him sometime down the line. But for Zac, he's looking for leaders. He's looking for captains. He's looking for guys that are just good men in general and also are good at football. So he makes notes on a lot of guys like that. He also does, I find this interesting, and maybe I'm just weird, but he said back in 2021 he wasn't making notes on detailed things like who was inactive that day after the game, the weather, the referees. He now notes things like the referee in the game, the weather, what impacted an outcome for if it comes back around years later.
All right, Jeremy, thank you very
Yeah.
much. Super interesting.